she does things like when she does certain exercises like the row, or when she lifts her baby, or when she's doing day-to-day activities. So she wanted to know why and what we can do about it. So the thing is that basically what happens with abdominal separation is the tummy needs to separate as your baby grows. Okay, so that tummy separates, it can also separate in the labor process as well. And ideally, we want that tummy to come back together after birth. And in a lot of cases, in a lot of women, it doesn't come back together, and those tummy muscles are staying open. Yeah, and how it presents is a little bit of a sort of gully down the middle of the tummy here, or in others it might look like a kind of really distended tummy that still looks pregnant. Okay, and the reason that it's so, I guess, not ideal and not good is because the core isn't functioning effectively to support you, so you end up with back pain and pain in your tummy. Okay, so this lady was saying that her stomach is hurting up top here when she's doing certain exercises. And so what was going on for Michelle was that as she was doing exercises where she needed to engage her core, the deep abdominals, what was happening is that because they were weak, she was gripping on through these top ones, the rectus abdominals, which are the ones that are separated. And so she's gripping on through those because these deep ones can't work. And then it's putting pressure on the muscles that are separated and it's causing her pain. Okay? So what we need to be able to do, and what we were telling Michelle we need to do, is we need to teach her how to activate the deepest layer of our core and our pelvic floor. And then that's going to help with a couple of things. It's going to help her to get the flat tummy. It's going to help to stabilize her spine and her pelvis. Yeah? But it's also going to help to back off with these muscles here up top that she's gripping onto and separated. It's going to give them a chance to heal and repair. Okay? The thing is though that after we've grown a baby, quite often we find it really hard to activate the deepest core muscles. And then we go and do things like sit-ups, which we think are going to help bring the tummy back, but they're actually the worst thing that we can do. So we really need to strip things back and be focused on the deepest layer of abdominals and getting that functioning and working effectively so that then the rest of the tummy muscles can heal. Okay? So if you're a mum and you have abdominal separation, you need to be mindful of anything that brings that body into forward flexion, into that sit-up position or shoulders off position. Okay? And really start to work on the deepest layer of your core. If you don't know how to do that, please reach out to us. That's something we help with every day. The other thing to be mindful of is when you're lifting anything, you know, it might not be that you're lifting weights in a gym class, it might just be something like lifting a baby or lifting the groceries. If that deepest layer of abdominals aren't working, what's going to happen is you're going to put more pressure on them, but you're also going to put pressure on the separation. You're going to try and rip through that, and your tummy's going to rip on and bulge, okay? And that's going to keep that separation open. So that's what we need to work on, ladies. We need to work on the deepest layer of our core. We need to back off anything that's bringing our body into forward posture, forward flexion, including core posture, okay? And we need to work on getting the rest of our body strong, all of our postural muscles strong, so that then this abdominal separation has a chance to heal. If you need help with that, please reach out to Active Mum. We've got a program there, because that's exactly what it's designed to do. It's designed to rebuild your body post-birth, repair abdominal separation, help you lose the mummy tummy, get the core and the pelvic floor strong, so that you can be back to full function. Take care and have a great day.